Hello, everyone, and welcome. So, competitive exams and that dreaded math section, right? I know, those questions can look pretty scary. But don't you worry. Today, we're going to tackle some of those tough problems using some really simple tricks and concepts. Ready? Let's make math easy.
You know, the moment you hear quantitative aptitude, the stress levels just shoot up for so many students. All those long calculations, those complicated formulas. Ugh. But what if I told you that for every tricky question, there is a super smart solution hiding in plain sight? All you need is the right approach, and that's exactly what we're going to learn today.
All right, so here's the plan for today. We're going to look at 3 different types of problems. First up, a classic profit and loss question, and I've got a fantastic shortcut for you. Then we'll dive into a tricky circle geometry problem. And finally, I'll show you a neat trick to solve a unit digit problem in literally seconds. So stick around, this is going to be good.
Okay, let's kick things off with a very common profit and loss problem. You see this type of question in exams all the time. And believe me, the solution is incredibly simple once you know the secret trick.
So here's the problem. You sell a mobile for 12,000 rupees and you make a certain percentage of profit. Now, if you sell that same mobile for 9,000 rupees, you get the exact same percentage, but as a loss. The key question is, what price should you sell it at to make a clean 20% profit?
All right, the secret to solving this super fast lies in one simple golden rule. Whenever the profit percentage is equal to the loss percentage, the cost price is always just the simple average of the two selling prices. That's it. This one little principle is a huge time saver in exams. Okay, let's put this principle into action. Step 1, find the cost price. We just take the two selling prices, 12,000 and 9,000, add them up and divide by 2. That gives us 10,500 rupees. Easy, right? Now, step 2, we need to calculate that 20% profit. So 20% of 10,500 is 2,100 rupees. And for the final step, we just add this profit to our cost price. So 10,500 plus 2,100 gives us 12,600 rupees. And there you have it. See how simple that was? So this is the big takeaway, the shortcut you absolutely have to remember. If the profit percent equals the loss percent, the cost price is just selling price 1 plus selling price 2 divided by 2. I mean, could it get any easier than that? Definitely make a note of this one. All right, let's move on to our next section, circle geometry. Now, I know geometry can seem a bit intimidating, but it's really all about knowing the right properties. And the cool thing about this next problem, we can solve it without even needing to draw a diagram.
So here's the setup. We have a cyclic quadrilateral called ABCD. The key piece of information is that one of its sides, AB, is also the diameter of the circle. We're given that one of the angles, angle ADC, is 95 degrees. Our mission is to find the value of angle BAC.
To crack this problem, we only need 2 very important properties from our geometry toolbox. Property number 1, in any cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles always add up to 180 degrees. Always. And property number 2, the angle formed in a semicircle, that is, any angle made by the diameter on the circle's edge, is always a perfect 90-degree right angle. Okay, let's use these properties. First step, we know angle ADC is 95 degrees. Using property 1, its opposite angle, angle ABC, must make the sum 180. So, angle ABC is simply 180 minus 95, which is 85 degrees. Got it? Good. Step 2. Now let's use our second property. Since AB is the diameter, the angle it makes at point C, which is angle ACB, has to be 90 degrees. So now, if you look at the triangle ABC, we know 2 of its angles, 85 degrees and 90 degrees. And since all angles in a triangle add up to 180, our missing angle, BAC, is just 180 minus 85 plus 90. That's 180 minus 175, which gives us our final answer, 5 degrees. See? A problem that sounded so complicated was solved just by remembering 2 simple properties. Amazing, right? The final answer is 5 degrees. And now for our final question. This one, well, it looks like a real monster at first glance, but I promise you, the trick to solve this is the easiest one of all. And you'll see this kind of problem pop up a lot. The question is simple. Find the unit digit of this massive multiplication. I mean, look at those numbers. There's no way you're going to multiply all that out in an exam, right? So what's the trick? So do we really need to do this ridiculously long calculation? Absolutely not. There is a beautifully simple trick for this.
And here it is, the big secret. Whenever you're asked for the unit digit of a product, you only need to look at the unit digits of the numbers you're multiplying. That's it. You can completely ignore everything else. Forget the other digits exist. Let's try it out. We'll just grab the last digit from each number. So we have 3, 7, 4, and 2. Now let's multiply them step by step. First, 3 times 7 is 21. We only care about the unit digit, so we take the 1. Next, we multiply that 1 by the next unit digit, which is 4. So 1 times 4 is 4. And finally, we multiply that 4 by our last unit digit, which is 2. And 4 times 2 is 8. That's all there is to it. And that's our final answer. The unit digit of that entire long, scary calculation is just 8. This trick is a lifesaver. It'll save you so much time and effort. So there you have it. Today we learned how to solve 3 different kinds of tough-looking problems with some really simple tricks. Just remember, with the right approach and a bit of practice, any math problem can become easy. I really hope you found these tricks useful. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक करिए, कमेंट करके अपना फीडबैक दीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर ज़रूर करिए। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें ताकि आपको और भी हेल्पफुल वीडियोस मिलती रहें। और ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस के लिए हमें टेलीग्राम पर ज्वाइन करें, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया हुआ है। और अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं किसी स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक पर वीडियो बनाऊं तो नीचे कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताएं। मैं कोशिश करूंगी उस पर वीडियो बनाने की।